Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? We're not too bad. So, I know this is going to get back to my son, but anyway, I'm going to tell you anyway. We had a bull die, one of our really good bucking bulls. I think my son was on him once for sure. And I know that was a goal that he was striving to achieve, was to ride Milkshake. We called him Milkshake. You might have seen him in the PBR a few years ago. He was on the Velocity Tour a little bit. The people we had him not rented out, but with didn't really take him all the places he should have been, and of course pushed their bulls in front of the ones they had on lease or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, he was a really good bull, and we just took him home a couple of years ago just because he wasn't getting into the action that he should have been. But and then life happens, and things change. But anyway, these lights are playing havoc with my glasses. It's like, wow. But anyway, this winter he had hurt himself. They're usually in this bigger pasture, and they have to walk up the hill to the waterers and down to the hill to the feed, and it's a big, gives them their exercise even through the winter. And but my son noticed he was limping, so he pulled him out and put him with the horses for a while and was just trying to get him to heal up, and just thought it was a strain or pulled muscle, or nothing serious, nothing too serious. But he kept going downhill, and I do blame my husband a little bit for not stepping up to the plate and helping my son in dealing with Milkshake. Milkshake was he was friendly, but not, right? Like the kind of bull that might decide he just wants to eat you just because of it. But so then my son decided he wasn't getting any better. He wasn't doing well, so he moved him into his own area. And I know there were a couple days he had to go and get him up, which isn't good. But he got him up and he got him moving. And so the day before my son's birthday, that night he went up, because every day he will go grain the bulls and he'll go grain the horses, right? The problem is when Milkshake goes with the horses, his bull cake or grain or whatever has stuff in it that the horses can't have. So if they would eat it, they would die. So he had to stand there while Milkshake ate his portion, and he'd give the horses their stuff over here, but he had to make sure that he ate it and that the horses wouldn't get to it. So it's a timely thing, especially for somebody who can have super busy days and evenings, and But anyway, so the night before his birthday, he went up there and he said Milkshake was laying down, but sitting up, so kind of like how they lay and they're just looking at you like, and he said he got up there and the bull just laid over and died. And I know he was devastated. I know he was. But it's just, yeah, it's super sad. Super sad. I'm really glad, like I said, I know he had a goal to ride that bull, like to be good, to get to where he's that upper level that he could ride that bull. And so it really sucks, but that's life, right? Sometimes we don't get to achieve the goals we have planned. Really glad it wasn't his pet bull, Speckles. That bull will come up for scratches and pets and all sorts of things. Just a really nice pleasant bull when he's not in the chute. Oh, he's really good in the chute. It's just when it's time to buck, it's time to buck. He knows this is my job. But I mean, outside of that, he's a really mellow, friendly bull, you know. Everybody's always giving him scratches and pets and sitting on him in the arena, or, well, when he's in the chute without the flank, you know, sitting on him. He's just that mellow of a bull. Really glad he didn't die, because I don't know what my son would do. But, so anyway, in honor of Milkshake, I decided to do a bar for, it doesn't quite resemble Milkshake. I should have had bigger splotches. But anyway, we'll talk more about it in the video. 3 things. Dream big, be true to you. You are worth it. Let's go check out this video. To the soap bar. Nothing special about the batter. Nothing special about the lye water. It was just... Not that the bull didn't deserve a special bar. I'm just saying, you know, it is I mean, I like my recipes, so, you know, it's just a typical, it's a typical oil blend. It's a typical lye water blend. Is that better? Not all the doodads and deedads and everything else. So, this fragrance oil was a blend. It's a blend of black pepper by Wholesale Supplies Plus with a scant amount of bergamot added with it. Because I think there's supposed to be bergamot notes. Bergamot, whatever you say. Essential oil in there, or not in there, but notes of it. And I just like that to come through more. So I added a little bit more. What's this wee stuff? Holy cow. A little bit more of, about a gram of the essential oil. Just, you know, it's not a big soap batter thing, you guys. So yeah, that's what I did. And then this could have been activated charcoal. Yeah, it was activated charcoal. Give you some little bit exfoliation and some detox and some, yep. And then, of course, the titanium dioxide for the white part of the soap. He was basically, oh, I didn't put a picture of him in there, did I? I have to put a picture in here. I'll put a picture on the end. Everybody thought he was a Holstein. Thought he was a milk cow. He's a muley. What they call a muley. I don't know what the heck that is. Okay? He looked like a milk cow. He was gigantic. Okay? He was huge in the chute. Huge. Like, he was one of those bulls that if you didn't ride him, it didn't matter. You were just ecstatic to get on him and say you were on him. You know, he was a good bull. But anyway, yep. So titanium dioxide, a little extra titanium dioxide because I wanted it white. I needed it white. It had to be white, you guys. Yep. And thick. Here's the other thing. I got so used to soaping cool. I should have soaped high. I should have soaped like 130 degrees. I didn't. I forgot. So I let it sit. Yeah. Anything made with sodium hydroxide will eventually turn into a bar soap. It will thicken up. It doesn't matter what your recipe is. It will thicken up eventually, no matter what. But here's where I said I should have had bigger splotches. He's a big splotchy bull. He's not well, my grandson called it a zebra pour. And I was like, oh, it's not a zebra pour. I've actually done a zebra pour. Looks like a zebra pour. I don't know if that's it. I don't think a zebra pour is a thing. But it looked like stripes. It was pink and purple, but I just haven't shown it to you guys yet. I don't know why. It's... Probably because it's not a bad fragrance oil. It's a guy fragrance oil, but the bar is pink and purple and white, and it's not supposed to be pink. It was supposed to be, you know, like a red, but yeah. That atrocity has not made it to the channel, but we are on the milkshake, milkshake, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad when stuff dies. And the first year we had cows. Not the very first year, like just recently in the last 10 years, we'll say the last 10 years, that we had cows, right? The first year was really sad because there's so many that died. I think we lost like 10%, which is high. For us, that's high. 10% of the calf herd. The second year we had better bulls, which does make a difference, and we lost like maybe we didn't even lose 1%. Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything, does it? Oh, I was saying, it makes me really sad when stuff dies. I mean, I know that's a fact of life, and that's how it goes, but yeah. Okay, so you want to see me what I did? I screwed up. I didn't screw up, but I wanted. He's a muley, and he's got this big ass hump on the back of his, on the back of his neck, and I wanted to hump him up. I wanted the soap to hump up like that, but I couldn't get it to. It was like it didn't want to. Which it doesn't matter. I mean, it's the top edge. It's it's not the inside. So, and then I went like this to try and get that hump, and I was like, oh no, I can't. Oh no. Oh geez. Oh yeah. No, don't do it. Nope. Oh crap. What do you do? What do you do? I didn't do any better. That was not any better. No. It all sucks. But you know me, I'm going to persevere through this and just make the best of it now that I screwed it up. But like I said, it's just the top. It's just the top. Right? It's just the top. Sprayed it with isopropyl alcohol and popped it, and look at that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so if it doesn't discolor, will be great. It shouldn't. The fragrance oil is not supposed to discolor at all, and so I should be totally fine with this. And yeah, so what do you think? I think that one kind of looks like a killer whale, doesn't it? Yes, I was a child that would make pictures out of the clouds all the time, of course. And I liked gazing at the stars. It's like the ink blot test, right? I'm not sure what I see there. A tree. That one's really weird. A shark. Coming at you. No. It's so weird. But yeah. Farm life is, you know what, it's a different reality. It's a different world. I know there's a lot of people that grew up on farms, and they know what it's like. You work hard. Even if you sit on your butt and don't do anything, okay, that's not right. My kids sit on their butts. But yeah, when it's time to work, like my youngest has been helping with all sorts of things, and my dad always said that children should spend time on the farm. Every child, like not elementary, but maybe middle school children should have to spend a month of the summer on the farm, learning where their food comes from and how hard it is to raise and how much at risk it kind of is, and what reality is when you lose something like chickens or cows or your favorite dog. Life is not a video game. You don't get extra lives. Okay, these are the fragrance notes. Spicy black peppercorn with bergamot and earthy oak moss. And this is Milkshake. He's a big bull. And here's the Milkshake soap. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.